Hello and welcome. This video is for Skills Demo 5 of the CAD module, and we're going to be making a component in this video. So we're going to be making a whistle in this skills demonstration. And as always, there's a document available with all the information on how to make this part. So let's get started. So first of all, I'm drawing on the front plane. I'm sketching on the front plane, and the first thing I want to do is make this shape. So this circle, then we have, so if I just scroll up here, this is the shape we're going for here. I have a line coming from the top, like so. Line coming down here. This here comes up. Okay. So that's sort of the shape that we were drawing here, so I can start adding dimensions, and also I need to trim this line here, so I'm going to do that now, just using that trim entities. So that's it there. And what I might do is I want to make sure that this line is coincident with the origin, yeah. So I'll just delete that there. So the first dimension here, I know the diameter is going to be 20 of this, so obviously the radius is 10, diameter is 20. The next step is this distance here. So it says 40, so I can go from the center of the circle here, so this top point, and I know this is obviously going to be 30 because the remainder, the radius of the circle is 10. So that's that. So I'll give this dimension here is 4. This dimension is 4 also. And finally, from this point to here is 3. Okay, so there's just an issue with that there. So this line here should be coincidence coming out, so I may delete this line. Okay. So I want to do trim entities again. What I want to do is make this line and the origin coincident, like so. So now I know this distance is 3, so I can add this dimension here, which is 4. Okay. And that's that there. So basically I just had an issue there. So this line here, whenever you trim that that line where it intersects with the circle, you want to make sure that this line and this point are coincident. Okay, so they're on the same line, so that this point will be connecting. So that's just one aspect that you want to make sure whenever you're doing this first sketch. So what we can do now is, so all the dimensions are in for that. So what we can do is extrude it, and we're going to extrude it on the mid plane, and the distance is going to be 18 millimeters. So extrude, I want a mid plane here, and that's going to be 18. So I just want to highlight like so. So that's the body of the whistle made now. So then you would be renaming it whistle body. So the next step is making this sketch at the top. So I'm going to do that now. So I want to sketch on this top surface, so I can just right click on it and I am going to sketch on that surface. And then obviously it's difficult to visualize that, so if I right click over here and normal to, and also it's tricky drawing on that with the display style, so I'm going up here and I just want to have it that it's hidden lines, okay, so that's much easier. So create one half of the sketch on the top surface of the whistle using the line command. Sketch a center line and mirror these 3 lines about the center line. Okay, so we can do that. First of all, I'll just draw that center line that they want. So bring that across. It's telling me there it's 180 degrees. That's straight. So that's that. So I'm coming from here down. I'm coming across and then I'm coming back like that. Okay, so you make sure you do those 3 lines, and now I need a smart to mention that. So this distance here is 1.5, and then the distance of this line is going to be 20. Okay, so I just had a relation there that I had to delete. So sometimes you'll notice that if it's coming up as driven, it'll be highlighted in yellow. So in some cases you may need to just maybe delete a relation that isn't needed. So that there sketch is drawn. So what I want to do is mirror entities. So entities to mirror. So I want obviously this line, this, and then this line here that we drew. So they're all ready to go. Mirror about. So I'm going to mirror about this axis here, like so, and you can see it highlighted on the far side. So that's good to go, and now what we can do is extrude cut. So I just want to see extrude cut, and they select up to next as the end condition. So I'll do that now. Up to next. And that's that. So let me just get the display style back. And you can see that that angle has been made on this component. So in the next video, we're going to start doing this curve. We're going to shell it and make a little component at the back of the whistle as well. So that's just the end of part 1 of this tutorial.